Yo, what's good, guys? All right, welcome back to another video. So today we're going over how to kind of deal with Afterimage Strike, Wild Sense, or just straight up Afterimage. So basically, again, these are kind of rough ideas and some things that I discovered when playing online, or just playing against the CPU. So just some things to take into consideration. If you guys have any other advice, let me know down below. But let's get into it. So the first one is, keep in mind that Afterimage Strike or Afterimage lasts for 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds, 1-5. So that's how long you have to last. So one advice is to keep distance, and one great way to do that is using Key Blasts. All right, so you want to keep away as far as possible, and Key Blasts are a good way to stun your opponent to make sure that they don't get close to you. Obviously, we're in training mode, but you want to keep stock of that as well. So that's the first tip, is to keep distance, use Key Blast, and wait for those 15 seconds to go up. So start counting. All right, so for my next tip is to keep track of your opponent's key gauge, the blue bar under the character's picture. Here we have some footage of me playing ranked with Frieza, who had Wild Sense. And usually to use Wild Sense or Afterimage, it usually takes up to 2 of those key gauges. So if you see your opponent has 2 or more, maybe play a little bit more defensively, especially if you notice it depletes by 2. And if it's below 2, you can play a little bit more aggressive and attack your opponent more. So again, keep track of those key gauges, because that's going to tell you whether you can be defensive or you can be on the offensive. All right, so for my last tip, it's pretty simple. You could try to vanish it, or you could try to super counter it. Those are very difficult things. As you can see, this is another footage of my rank match. It's not actually going to show Afterimage, but again, you can try to vanish it or use super counter, which I find a little bit more difficult than the other 2 tips that I had shared earlier. But yeah, give it a shot. I know it's a little bit broken, and people are spamming it like crazy on ranked, but these are just some things to keep in mind. Again, if you guys have any other suggestions or any ideas on how to counter this, let me know down below, or if I made any mistakes, make sure to correct me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.